Welcome back to Grizz Vision here on Grizz TV. My name is Neal Ruhl here with Coach Kampe after an 80-67 win in Chicago. And Coach, you guys have owned this building. There's no question about it. 7 straight wins here in Chicago against UIC in a basketball game. You guys had a big lead at halftime, and you really choked it out in the second half.
I don't know why, but this is my favorite place to play. Maybe it's because we win all the time, but we always seem to play well here. It's a great atmosphere, beautiful arena for an old building, and you know, it's like back in the old days in the Summit League when we played Kansas City down in Municipal Auditorium. I love going to that place. So I'm really pleased with today, Neal. Not so pleased that this is our third take here because you screwed up the first 2 takes, but we're on our third take, people. So
7 years.
Yeah.
7 years. I mess up once, well, twice technically, but hey, that's cool.
Anyway, so you know, we came here after playing just a pitiful game on Thursday. We turned the ball over 17 times. We came here and played probably the most aggressive defense in the league, and on the road, and only turned it over 8 times, and 2 of those were late. 4 in the first half. I'd say while the game was in, you know, jeopardy, we only turned it over 6 times, and that was the key because they could never get in the flow. They're a team that's got to run and shoot and get turnovers and get transition, and we were able to control tempo. Norris did a heck of a job for us controlling tempo, and you know, we got the ball into Xavier and we got the ball into Brad, and they both scored. They don't have, you know, a great post defensive presence, and we took advantage of that. We opened the lead. If I believe, Neal, I think they only had 18 points with a minute to go in the half. And, you know, I'm really pleased with that. A lot of it was our defense, but some of it was they had a bad day shooting. And, you know, we got lucky and got them on a day they didn't shoot it well. So, you know, those things happen. You know, IUPUI got us on a day we didn't shoot it well. You know, that's just part of an 18-game schedule. And so the fact that, you know, they didn't shoot well and we guarded their perimeter, I think, pretty darn good. I thought our ball screen defense was as good as it's been this year. And we rebounded, which we didn't do Thursday. We rebounded the ball very well. And I will say this, we had them spread out defensively on their offense. We had them spread out where they didn't have a lot of good angles to rebound the ball. Blount their best inside player got in foul trouble, and we took advantage of that. So we got a win, a huge win, Neal. Huge win for us.
They brought heat defensively, 94 feet, all out, all the time. Trey Maddox Jr., Javen Cumberland, Braden Norris, you know, they combined for 2 turnovers with all that heat for 40 minutes. That's pretty impressive from 3 youngsters.
And Braden's first turnover was just one of the worst turnovers I've ever seen.
Right.
I got mad at him and yanked him, but he didn't have another one the rest of the game. So, well, that's saying something. But again, I think he played a great game for us on a game he didn't make shots. Cumberland hit key shots. Kamari Newman came off the bench and hit key shots. And I think Trey Maddox is really developing into a defensive stopper. And he had a couple highlight play dunks. You know, he broke Targus Ferguson's ankle on the one and got a dunk. Hopefully that'll be on ESPN tonight. You know, that was an unbelievable play. And Trey's getting more confident and more comfortable out there. He took the ball to the hole and scored on a few times. I think he had double digits again, which, you know, he had 21 Thursday. So getting that is really going to help us be a better basketball team if we can get that kind of production from Trey.
And Coach, you guys improved to 6-3, guaranteed at least to share a second. Going through the games here tonight in Horizon League play, so that's what the story is, and let's get on the bus and go home. Yeah,
we've got to go home and take care of home court now. We didn't do that. We were 3-0 and we didn't take care of home court. It's amazing. We're 4-1 on the road and 2-2 at home, you know, so we got to go home now. And this group has really grown. You know, we had an 18-point lead against Western Michigan and gave it away. We had an 18-point lead at Fairfield and gave it away. And today we got that 18-20-point lead and didn't give it away. So that's improvement. We didn't turn it over for runouts. We didn't choke at the free throw line. A lot of great things that show improvement with this group. And like I've said many times, now that they've been there, now when they get there again, what do they do? And that's going to be the sign of how good we become. And today was a good sign. Now we're going to be there again, so let's see what happens.
Appreciate the time, Coach. Thanks a lot.
All right.